Since we've got you here and you have nowhere else to go, I figured I'd torture you.
Nazeth, you might need to chop this bit out.
That's a crossover episode I would watch.
Let's put G-Quux in there as well.
That episode was peak cinema.
Get out of my head already!
It's an acquired taste, and you've yet to be exposed to it enough.
New from Bandai. It's the brain in a jar. Gunpluck it.
Nazeth, you disgusting perv!
That is very character development.
That is very character development.
Without that, you wouldn't know that Kana eats crabs.
Nazeth, you shut up! Nazeth, shut up! Just shut up before I throw something at you.
That way lies certain death.
The opportunity was there. You cannot blame me. I'm on you, Nazeth. I'm on you.
All right, everyone. We've had a long plot-driven arc. Finally wrap up a third way into the season. So let's head on out to the beach. Or maybe we can stay by an onsen or check out a karaoke bar. Or we could check out the nearby festival. The world is our oyster. Please pay no attention to the narrative shift creeping up behind you, Xeno. We're gonna have so much fun.
That's Nazeth. That's not a narrative shift. That's stupidity. What?
Wow.
Hey, would you like to get the serial number for that bus?
The opportunity was there. You cannot blame me.
I'll get my revenge.
I mean, he gets me to read fucking shit about Evangelion all the fucking time. He's had plenty of revenge.
Guys, I don't know if that counts or not. Does that count?
Would it?
Oh,
I think it
does.
I think it does.
We are recording an episode.
We haven't even started.
Right out the gate!
I just said the intro.
Fuck you.
Damn.
I seriously did not think that one would come up.
Dickhead. You're a fucking dickhead. Fuck you. Fuck you. Moving on.
Since we've got you here and you have nowhere else to go, I figured I'd torture you with my first question.
Sweet.
Devilman Crybaby.
Fuck.
The anime has been renewed for a second season. Don't ask how. Don't ask why. Those are not important. What is important is that your shoulder has been tapped for the director's role of the Hot Springs episode, meant to join the two seasons together. What are you going to retcon? Who or what will be there? Will it be an actual hot spring, or will you just walk away from your life's true calling?
This is you giving me the option to just walk away. I mean, like, you know,
That way lies certain death.
yeah. Well, I mean, isn't it true regardless? So I will. What would I choose to do? I'm going to.
He's gonna throw it into a dumpster.
Yeah.
And
I'm. Oh, God damn it!
crossover with the Eminence in Shadow.
Get out of my head already! Right. So I'm going to open up a breach in the quasi state of why the hell is this happening to me? And this episode of Devilman Crybaby will be a collab episode featuring characters from hit anime like Evangelion, Chobits, The Eminence in Shadow, Bang Braven, and anything else that Nazeth doesn't stop spouting out nonsense about. Let's put G-Quux in there as well. And yeah, it's just gonna be some dumb horse shit, lots of horseplay. Shinji and Kaoru get it on.
Oh, finally.
Akira and Lucifer. I can't remember. No, wait. What's
It's Rio, isn't it?
Yes, Rio. I kept on wanting to say Ryoko. Rio and Akira get it on. Ava Unit 1 and G-Quux get it on. There's a lot of getting on going on.
Can you think of any other anime that I really, really like that you would
Nazeth, just shut up. Nazeth, shut up. Just shut up before I throw something at you.
Well, speaking of a lot of shows, Xeno, out of the last 4 shows you watched, who will be given the chance to deepen their character while enjoying a day out at the beach? I also like to think that these 4 characters hang out during the crossover episode.
Okay, no, but we can't have them in that crossover episode. But I've been recently watching If It's For My Daughter, I Defeat a Demon Lord, right? and it is so damn cute and wholesome. And it's just I just want
That means there's boobies.
no.
When he says that means there's boobies.
What is up with you today? Shut up! Right?
It's a wholesome show.
Yes, Latina and Dale. I just want, I want their father-daughter relationship wholesomely, innocently to deepen further. Nazareth, you disgusting perv.
All right, moving on to good anime for your personal pleasure. In Gurren Lagann, we were treated to a bathhouse episode, but its original content was only showed once as it aired, and now, due to censorship, it's been replaced with them recapping their adventures that they've had so far. So, what show is secretly hiding the best episode of their series behind their new Onsen episode? And what was that plot?
Okay, this is not my choice because we've already mentioned it before. I really want to say The Evidence in Shadow. Like, they had an episode that just made the whole thing just click into place and make perfect sense, but they had to replace it with an Onsen episode, which makes even less sense.
It's perfect for them.
That episode was peak cinema.
Sure. Tell me you enjoy slapping your testicles with a towel without telling me you enjoy doing that.
You don't?
No, I don't. I have this weird thing of not enjoying pain. It's weird, I know.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. It's an acquired taste, and you've yet to be exposed to it enough.
I'm trying to think. Is there a... Oh, God. I'm going to say Love Hina, right? There's bound to be a beach or hot spring episode in Love Hina, and secretly the whole show is actually good if they put in the original episode. There you go.
Okay, Xeno, you've been transported into the world of Pokemon. Though unlike other characters, you're aware of the fourth wall and that this is an intermission episode, specifically the baseball episode. While you may not be the main character, a la Post Malone's Pokemon crossover, you do have the chance to utterly crush them in a game of baseball. To that end, you may pick any Pokemon for your baseball team, including multiple of the same kind. Which Pokemon do you pick?
Okay, I'm trying to... How many players do you have in a baseball team?
That's an interesting question.
We could do 6, like a normal Pokemon team lineup.
Let's do 6, because it's like a normal Pokemon team lineup. Right, okay. So the Pokemon I'm going to... Oh, the problem is I don't know many of the later generation Pokemon. I'm not quite sure if I want to know the later generation Pokemon. I'm going to say Mewtwo, because I think he just, murder everyone and then clone them. I'm going to say Haunter, because he has hands to catch things with.
Not Mr. Mime?
I'm going to say Abra, because he'll just teleport between the bases and there's no chance in hell of anyone actually, tapping him out. I need 3 more. Golem, because he is just a giant baseball. Machoke, and he may or may not throw more than 1 ball at a time. And for the shits and giggles, Chaozu.
My favorite Pokemon.
Vegeta, look! A Pokemon.
I'm not a Pokemon. I'm Chaozu. Chaozu.
You hear that, Vegeta? It's a Chaozu. I'm gonna catch it.
All right. Can you think of a shake-up from the plot episode that begins cheerful but ends up horrifying to the viewer at the end?
Something that started off really, really good and then got really dark and depressing.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I was actually thinking of Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. When
Ooh, yeah.
when Torino just goes like, and now you're dead, and now you're dead, and now you're dead. And I'm like, yeah.
And now you're a brain in a jar.
New from Bandai, it's the Brain in a Jar Gunpla kit.
Oh, God.
From the madness of Black Clover to the masterpiece of Freyrin Beyond's Journey End, we anime fans have seen a myriad of intermission episodes. What show had the plot break episode actually go right? Like, yeah, it was a plot break episode, but it fit.
Well, it wasn't Darling in the Franxx, I can tell you that much, because that episode got weird.
That show was just weird.
Yeah, that episode got particularly weird. Oh God, what else is there? The problem is, the only time it really fits is in a slice of life show.
Whoa. You
What?
mentioned Bang Bravern earlier.
Yeah.
I think it worked there, didn't it?
I don't remember Bang Brave, and it wasn't very good.
Wow.
No, just say that.
spite me.
I just say that just to spite you. No,
He knows better.
It's a decent show. It's not amazing, but it's decent. I'm going to say Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Each episode in that was just hilarious. It only ever works in like a slice of life when, you know, just random tangents to the beach made sense.
Like melodramas and stuff like that.
Fuck, I think I remember there being a beach episode in, was it Fafnir or Fafnir? I can't. The not Gundam Seed series, and there was a beach episode. I think that was the reason why I stopped watching it, because it's just like, for fuck's sake, this is already Gundam Seed enough. Anyway, moving on.
I think Xeno doesn't like Gundam Seed. What do you guys think?
I feel like you're trying to goad me into saying an actual specific Gundam series I don't like. I'm on to you, Nazeth. I'm on to you. Hello, members of the jury. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and especially to the supporters. Of course, this is the segment where, whoa, please don't skip. Please, just a minute of your time. I would like to direct your attention to Exhibit A. Now, one may wonder, what does the graph tell us? Well, in fact, it tells us the amount of capital needed for the production of 1 month's worth of Notice Me Senpai. Now, ideally, as a senpai, such as myself, one needs to spend this entire graph's worth of dollars to create a month's worth of episodes. This graph is segmented to reveal where the funds come from and where it goes. The blue and red bits are a combination of supporter funds as well as my own back pocket in order to pay for the video editor. The yellow bit, that's the funds needed to pay for actors to come in, do a merry jig, and then ultimately the show is animated. The issue is that the yellow bit costs more than the blue and red bits combined. I can't afford to absorb the yellow bit too. So I'm reaching out to you, the viewers. If you like the direction the show's improvements are going so far, and you want to see them get even better, please consider joining the Patreon, link in the description. I know it seems like a lot of money, but even $1 a month helps to get closer to that goal. So does sharing the video with friends or even on social media, where other people might say, hey, I like seeing all this crazy movement and silly anime jokes. I'd pay for that. That's it. That's the pitch. I won't take up any more of your time, and I just hope you enjoy the rest of the episode.
We all know and love the occasional fourth wall breaking crossover episode featuring characters from multiple different anime, or in the case of some isekai, fifth wall breaking. This episode in particular, though, is brought to you by the musical Grease, and the setting is a city alley where two gangs will collide and clash. You are allowed to pick any posse of characters from an anime to fight by your side, and your opponents will only be revealed after you provide your pick. Just as a forewarning, you are not allowed to pick Eminence in Shadow's Shadow Garden.
No, fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. Right, okay. Right, hold on. Right, hold on. Wait for it, don't do anything. Hold on. Nazeth, you might need to chop this bit out. Hold on.
What? No.
Right, okay. This is fairly easy, right? So we have Josuke Higashikata, right? We have Koichi Hirose, Okuyasu Nijimura, and Rohan Kishibe, and we're in the alleyway in Diamonds Unbreakable.
So you and your posse enter the alley, and all of a sudden you hear some snapping.
Yeah.
And some figures appear from the shadows. Turns out, it seems to be this episode's favorite anime pick, Eminence in Shadow's Shadow Garden. What do you do?
Oh, it's fairly simple. Just don't turn around. To elaborate, I'm talking about the alleyway in Diamonds Unbreakable that if you look down it, the alleyway eats you.
Yeah, the ghost alleyway.
Yeah. Just don't look down the alleyway. You know? They're looking at you, and they're looking down the alleyway. Problem solved. I fixed it.
Xeno, Do you think the Bochi the Rock crew would enjoy a camping trip deep in the mountains where they end up getting lost, but then they lean on each other to survive and escape? Would their bonds improve or would they suffer?
So, 100% the positive of everything itself. Plus, they'd run into the characters from Laid Back Camp, and they'd all have a great camping adventure. And Bochi would just be a nervous wreck the entire time. But everyone would love her as the comic relief character, as the mascot character of the series. You know, so 100%. Yes, they get lost. Yes, they come together. And yes, the characters from Laid Back Camp would get them out of there.
That's a crossover episode I would watch.
100%. And they've got their bad equipment with them as well, and it's just like, you know, it's like how the fuck they got the drum kit up in the forest, fuck knows, but it's there.
So, Mr. Xeno Gillian, some anime series have long lifespans, while other series only last a few episodes and still somehow drop the plot. What series, to your knowledge, went the longest without a break in its narrative quality? And how would you use those shows as a benchmark for other series?
I'm thinking Apothecary Diaries? Feel Apothecary Diaries. Naz, Apothecary Diaries?
Yeah. There might be more than that, but definitely at least that.
Well, I mean, it's got a, you know, amazing narrative element and everything to it. I mean, it's just like, you know.
I mean, we're 2 seasons in and it's still holding. I mean, everything that was in season 1 is still relevant.
Yeah.
In season 2.
Yeah, well, not just that, but like anything that you think like, oh, this is just a random hijinks. Nope.
So what you're saying is that it's definitely better than solo leveling.
So Xeno, you have gained the ability Return by Death from the fan favorite series ReZero. The caveat is that each time you die, which happens unexpectedly and frequently, your return point is always to an unexpected Shake It Up episode. What would be your ideal unconventional return point? Your bed is not an option.
Oh, this is easy. This is easy, right? When I went on holiday to Japan, it's just like, oh no, I'm conveniently in Japan again. Oh, what a shame.
You wake up in Japan without a passport.
Okay, Xeno. Sometimes we all need a break from life and forget about our worries. What would you do as your very own beach episode to kick back and reflect on yourself?
Does not going to the beach?
I mean, it's a beach quote-unquote episode.
No, I get it. I gotta say, I love aquariums. I genuinely just love aquariums. I don't know what it is about them that I just find so fascinating. And I mean, if there was a way to deduct the kids, because they are noisy as hell, and they run between you like constantly, just like pushing in the right. But I just aquarium episode. Just go to the aquarium, like that one episode in the first episode of Rent a Girlfriend, but good. Oh wait, no, what was it?
But good.
There's another show which is where they're trying to scientifically prove love or something like that. I can't. Thadian was talking about it recently. Now I have actually watched it, and they have aquarium episodes.
Science fell in love, so I tried to prove it.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So 100% aquarium episode.
Well, Mr. Xeno Gillian, why do you hate character development episodes? And if you don't hate them, then why do you watch bad anime?
What the fuck are you trying to say, that Through and Beyond Journey's End is a bad anime?
Does it have a plot break episode in it?
No, it doesn't need one.
Exactly. But there's a lot of character development that does happen in a lot of these plot break episodes.
Yeah, like Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Yeah.
Like when Kana eats a crab.
That is very character development.
That is very character development.
Without that, you wouldn't know that Kana eats crabs.
Yeah, but all because you have a coal pile, all because you're finding diamonds in it. Why do you have that coal pile of trash taste anime?
Because Dad's just here and he forces me to watch shit like Eminence and Shadow. I don't
know.
Yeah.
Are you saying I never recommend anything good, Xeno? I challenge you.
Name me one good thing
anime
that you've recommended that's bad.
That's good.
Wait. I want to say the only time we have 100% agreed on one of your reviews was Dandadan. So there you go.
No, well, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But okay.
Dandadan.
I'll take it.
Dandadan. Dandadan.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, I think we all learned a little bit about ourselves today. Good job on that character growth, everyone. I mean, it is a shame about what happens to Xeno in the next episode, but I mean, hey, next time, let's just check out that new karaoke bar, and maybe we can drink and spill out our deepest secrets. But until then, matane.
I'm not gonna lie, if I get to die before that episode, I'm all for it.